At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444.
Tonight on News 46, the town readies for ghosts and goblins.
The Elks Lodge holds their bones and brew.
And music fans mourn the loss of an influential artist. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, October 30th, 2013. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
Social Security benefits will rise only 1.5% next year, one of the smallest increases ever in the program's annual cost of living adjustment. The increase is down from 1.7% increase for 2013. There was no cost of living increase at all in 2010 and 2011 because prices fell in the wake of the recession. A 3.6% adjustment in 2012 has been the only significant rise in benefits in recent years. The latest adjustment will add about $19 to monthly checks, taking the average benefit to $1,294. The small increase is due to the fact that the inflation has been low.
Well, the Pahrump Nugget is proud to host their 5th annual Halloween Safe Night event, which will be held tomorrow in their event center. News 46 caught up with General Manager Jeremy Jansen at their event that they held on Friday night at Lakeside.
Next Thursday, we're doing our 5th annual Safe Night at the Nugget from 4 p.m. to 9. It's going to be great. We have a haunted maze. We have 20 vendors. We've had some great community support. We have tons of candy. It's a great place for the kids to come out. 4 p.m. to 9 next Thursday at the Nugget Event Center. Again, it's great. It's our 5th annual. It's a wonderful event. Thank you all to the vendors, and we look forward to seeing all the kids dressed up, and it's a great event.
And the Pahrump Early Learning Academy is also having a Halloween Safe Night. They are located off Honeysuckle Street and Pahrump Valley Boulevard on Java Street.
We are so excited to invite the community. It's going to be October 31st between 6 and 8:30. The whole entire community is invited. There's no limit to age group, so from infants to high schoolers are all invited.
And you're encouraging everybody to come in costumes?
Exactly. We're going to provide a trick-or-treating. We have carnival games going to be set up in 4 classrooms, and then we'll have lots of vehicles outside. They're going to be decorated for trunk-or-treaters to come and get lots of candy. We're going to have our cafeteria is going to be decorated for a dance. So just lots of fun events for all ages.
What a great event over here on Java Street. You guys are located where?
On 1560 Java, right behind J.G. Johnson Elementary School.
So this looks like it's going to be a pretty big event. Is this your first year you're doing it?
This is our first year, so we're expecting, a great turnout. So everybody's invited.
So not only just for trick-or-treating, but you're actually encouraging people to kind of hang out and go to the dance and stuff.
Exactly. And we have Kona Ice also going to be, their truck's going to be here, and they're going to provide all different kinds of flavors of hot chocolate. We're going to have popcorn here, and just like I said, lots of fun different games for the kids to come and try.
Is anybody else allowed in the community to come and perhaps hand out candy to as well, or donate candy to you guys?
Yes, we are taking candy donations. We're open until 6, so if anybody wants to come and bring candy donations, we would love and appreciate it.
For more information, is there a phone number?
Yes, 751-5335, and you can either talk to Shannon or Kelly.
Looks like lots of fun down there. At the end of this broadcast, we're going to have a whole list of all the events that are going to be held tomorrow night, so you might want to get a pen for that because it's huge, actually.
There's a huge list.
There is. And Jeremy Jensen was actually talking a little bit about next Thursday, but he meant this Thursday because we interviewed him on Friday night. That's, of course, Halloween night. He did mention that it was at 4 p.m. We did speak to the Nugget. They're saying it's at 5, but there's like 6,000 kids that arrive, so you might want to
get there early.
Definitely.
So. All right, folks, we'll keep it here because we're going to have more local news for you after these messages.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Albertsons. You're in for something fresh.
Welcome back to News 46. The State Deputy Director of Transportation, Bill Hoffman, and his staff will be in Pahrump to talk about the road needs in Nye County and the Pahrump area. The event will be held at Assemblyman James Oscarson's office located at 1321 South Highway 160, Suite 5 on Tuesday, November 5th from 1:30 to 3 p.m. The public is invited to attend. For more information, you can call 751-3800.
And November 9th is the first annual Women's Veterans Recognition Day. In honor of that day, KPVM News 46 would like to introduce you to those brave women who proudly served our country. Today's female veteran is Pauline Pavlik. She's introduced by TAM Manager Susan Holochek.
Good morning. My name is Susan Holochek. I'm Town Manager for the town of Pahrump. As we get ready to celebrate and honor our women veterans for an event taking place on November the 9th, I'd like to introduce you to different women who have served our country so proudly. Our first one is Pauline Pavlik. She was with the Waves in World War II. What a beautiful and still young lady I have to introduce. What an honor.
Okay, my name is Pauline Pavlik, and I was in the Waves in World War II, and I served in Washington, D.C. in the office. And I was in about 2 years. The war was almost over, and then I was mustered out in 41 or so, 45 or whatever year it was. And I definitely, and I honor all the people that are serving in the Army and Navy and Marines, and it's nice to meet all of them.
And all of us here at KPVM TV News 46 honor all of our veterans, men and women, and invite you to the very special Women's Veterans Recognition Day on November 9th at 10 a.m. at the Veterans Memorial inside the Chief Tacoma Cemetery on East Street, right next door to the library. News 46 will be honoring a female veteran every day in our newscast until November 9th.
The women of the Moose hosted a goulash dinner last night for the Food for Thought program.
We are serving, well, it's goulash, but it's basically spaghetti with macaroni noodles and some cheese in it. And it is a donation dinner. People can come in and give whatever they feel is a good donation and have a great dinner. We also have breadsticks, which were donated by Little Caesars. And she also provided us with all of the beef for the meal. So we'd like to say thank you to them. And then we have a whole table full of great desserts that people can purchase as well. And one of the things over there is some cannolis, which were sent to us from Carmelo's. So we have to thank them for their donation, trying to help us raise as much money for Food for Thought as possible.
And the Women of the Moose held this?
Yes, it is the Women of the Moose put on the dinner, and I am the Community Service Chair for the Women of the Moose.
Explain to the public what Food for Thought is.
Sure. Food for Thought, what we do is we provide food for kids who don't regularly have it in their homes in the evening and on the weekends. They usually eat free and reduced lunches and breakfasts. So we send home a backpack on the weekend with enough food to get them through the whole weekend so that when they return to school on Monday, they are nourished and ready to learn. So it's really an educational program. We're not a food bank. The goal is to make sure that those kids have the same educational opportunities as kids who regularly have food in their home.
And if people couldn't make it tonight, can they still donate?
Of course. Food for Thought is always taking donations, and you can bring food donations here to the Moose. Actually, they do a Food for Thought canned food drive all year long. They're always giving to us, so it's great. Otherwise, they can contact me at 775-910-1552.
And authorities say they plan to issue safety citations following the death of an acrobat this summer in the Las Vegas Strip at Cirque du Soleil. The investigation has been completed in the June 29th death of 31-year-old Sarah Goulet-Gouillard, who fell 94 feet to the floor below when a wire rope she was suspended from was severed due to her rapid descent. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration proposed 6 citations for Cirque du Soleil, Nevada, and 3 citations for the MGM Grand, where the performance took place. Both entities can appeal. The show was cut short after the acrobat's fall and reopened 17 days after her death.
Well, folks, keep it here because we're going to have more news for you after these messages.